warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amartya Putri Anggriana and I want to talk about bullying hazard social campaign for teenagers. Growing up and becoming adolescents, humans as individuals begin to recognize the wider environment than the family. The socializations experienced by individuals begin to expand. Individuals begin to interact with their peers. This makes the individual social skill increase. If the values instilled by both parents are well absorbed, then the social skill possessed by that individual can be better. This is because humans grow and develop from phase to phase without living with what they have to learn from the previous phase. On the other hand, if the socializations of values instilled by the family is not absorbed by the children, it could be that their behavior and physiological development are hampered. As a result, adolescents begin to show pathological symptoms such as delinquency and other risky behaviors, one of which is bullying. Bullying is bad act committed by one person or more to another person. These bad deeds can be in the form of things that hurt physically, such as hitting, pushing, and so on. It can also be verbally hurtful, for example, making fun of appearances, insulting abilities, and much more. Bullying doesn't only happen to people who know each other or are often meet in person. In this advanced age, bullying can be done by telephone, sending messages via SMS or email, and leaving bad comments on social media. The term bullying through gadgets is commonly known as cyberbullying. Bullying is also an act of abuse of power by a person or group of people carried out by teenagers, where bullying has a physiological impact on the victim. Teens who are victims of bullying are more at risk of experiencing various health problems, both physically and mentally. Bullies usually get satisfaction from bullying people. He felt stronger and more powerful because there were people who were afraid of him. It could also be because he will gain popularity in school because he is feared by other students, when in fact, these bullies will be disliked by other people who disagree with their actions. And another reason they bully is because they are jealous of their over-target bullying or feel threatened by someone present. I totally disagree with the bullying among youth that is rampant today. By fostering a sense of sympathy for children to their surroundings, this is important because it is very influential in his future life. We also need sympathy in socializing so that it is always appreciated and respected. Abuse can be bad for the victim. Various factors can trigger the growth of teenagers into prostitutes. Family is a common factor for teenagers to be bullied. For example, the poor relationships between children and parents. Teenagers may lose attention at home so that they seek attention at school by showing their power over someone who is considered weaker than himself. In addition, violence committed at home against children can be one of the reasons why someone becomes bullied. The impact caused by this action is also very broad. Teens who are victims of bullying are more at risk of experiencing various health problems, both physically and mentally. They are problems that are more likely to be suffered by children who are victims of bullying, including the emergence of various mental problems such as depression, anxiety, and sleep problems that many carry over to adulthood. Physically health complaints such as headache, abdominal pain, and muscle tension, discomfort safe in the school environment, and decreased enthusiasm for learning and academic achievement. Not only the victim, This action also has a negative impact on the bully. Teenage bullies are at risk for long-term physiological problems. These disorders can carry over to adulthood if not handled properly. Abusers can grow up to be unhappy individuals. They also tend not to be able to control their emotions, so it will be difficult for them to build social relationships. In rare enough cases, child victims of bullying may show a violent nature, as experienced by 15 years old teenager in Denpasar, Bali, who had the heart to kill his own friend because of his great grudge against victims. Then there was an accident with a student at public elementary school in Wirosari district, Regency Grobogan, with the initial RS experienced severe depression after being suspected of being a victim of bullying by his friend. There was also a student at a high school in Pekanbaru, Riau, with the initial FA, who suffered a fracture of his nose due to the bullying he received while in school. For this problem of bullying, I think there is no positive effect on myself, other people, or the environment. Therefore, let us learn to respect and appreciate the people around us. Stop bullying. Stop being violent toward other people. We as social beings should have a good relationship with each other between humans. If we do not do bullying or violence, it will create a sense of peace and tranquility in the environment where we live. It will be good on our emotions and souls. As long as we love, nurture, and care for others, then we will be treated much better by the people around us. Therefore, let us spread kindness to people around us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.